You worked 40 years to retire, but a few bad choices could make it all vanish. Most retirees don't go broke because of big disasters. They slowly bleed money on things they thought were harmless. The truth? Many of these expenses are disguised as normal or even necessary. But over time, they silently drain your savings and destroy the peace of mind you spent a lifetime building. What's worse, most people don't realize the damage until it's too late. Let's expose the 7 silent money traps threatening your retirement. Every single day, retirees across America are losing money. Not because of the market, but because of silent mistakes they don't even realize they're making. And the worst part? These mistakes can destroy decades of savings in just a few years. If you're serious about protecting your retirement and making your money last, hit that subscribe button now. This channel brings you real strategies, real warnings, and real solutions before it's too late. Mistake number 1, overspending on your home. Most retirees don't realize how much their home is quietly costing them every single month, and the truth is harsh. Holding on to a large house after the kids are gone can slowly bleed your retirement savings dry. Let's break it down. A bigger home means higher property taxes, more expensive homeowners insurance, costly maintenance, and larger utility bills. According to a 2023 report from U.S. News & World Report, homeowners in retirement spend nearly 33% of their income just on housing-related expenses. That's a third of your retirement income, gone before you even consider groceries, health care, or travel. And it doesn't stop there. Larger homes often come with aging infrastructure, roofs that need replacing, HVAC systems that break down, plumbing issues, and landscaping costs that never seem to end. You're not just paying for space, you're paying for ongoing upkeep year after year. Now consider this, downsizing doesn't mean downgrading. In fact, many retirees who move into smaller, more efficient homes report feeling less stress, more freedom, and, most importantly, greater financial security. Some even relocate to states with lower taxes or communities with built-in healthcare support. Warren Buffett once said, "Do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving." Your home should serve your retirement, not sabotage it. Holding onto a house that no longer fits your lifestyle isn't just sentimental. It can be financially destructive. Ask yourself, is your current home helping you live better in retirement, or silently draining everything you've worked for? Mistake number 2, paying for life insurance you no longer need. Many retirees continue paying life insurance premiums year after year without realizing they may no longer need it at all, and this mistake can quietly cost tens of thousands over time. Here's the reality. Life insurance is designed to replace lost income if something happens to you while others still depend on that income, like a spouse, children, or even a mortgage. But once your kids are grown, your debts are paid, and your retirement income is secured, those original reasons may no longer apply. According to the American Council of Life Insurers, nearly 60% of people over 60 still carry life insurance policies, many with high monthly premiums, but for some, the benefit is no longer aligned with their financial goals. Why keep paying $200, $300, or more each month for something that doesn't protect anyone anymore? Warren Buffett once said, "The chains of habit are too light to be felt until they are too heavy to be broken." Paying for outdated life insurance out of habit can slowly crush your retirement budget. Now, this doesn't mean every retiree should cancel their policy, but it does mean you should reevaluate it. Are your premiums draining resources you could use elsewhere? Would a smaller policy, or no policy at all, better fit your current needs? It's especially important to check if you own whole life or universal life insurance. These often come with complex fees and cash value features that may no longer make financial sense. In many cases, selling or converting the policy could free up significant funds. Ask yourself, if no one relies on your income anymore, who exactly is your life insurance protecting? Mistake number 3, buying a brand new car. Every few years, few habits drain a retirement budget faster than the constant cycle of buying new cars. It feels harmless at first for a fresh vehicle every 3 to 5 years, low maintenance, new technology, maybe even a reward after decades of work. But financially, it's a slow-motion disaster. Here's the hard truth. The moment you drive a brand new car off the lot, it loses up to 20% of its value. Within 5 years, the average vehicle drops in value by nearly 60%, according to Edmunds. That's thousands of dollars in depreciation, over and over again for charge every time you upgrade. Let's say you buy a new $45,000 car every 5 years for the next 20 years. That habit alone could cost you over $180,000, not counting interest, taxes, insurance, and maintenance. That's not a luxury. That's a leak in your retirement plan. Warren Buffett, one of the wealthiest men alive, still drives affordable vehicles and once said, "You don't have to drive a BMW to prove you're successful." In retirement, financial freedom is the real luxury, not the badge on your steering wheel. Consider this instead. Buy a reliable used car that's 2 to 3 years old. It already took the biggest appreciation hit, but still has modern features and low mileage. Maintain it well, and you can drive it for 10+ years without a problem, keeping tens of thousands in your retirement account. You don't need a new car to feel secure or accomplished. In fact, the smartest move may be keeping the one you already have. Ask yourself, is this car helping you live comfortably or just making someone else richer? Mistake number 4, overspending on bucket list travel. Without a plan, retirement is finally here. No more meetings, no more alarm clocks, and finally, time to see the world. Sounds perfect, right? But here's the trap. Many retirees rush to check off their bucket list without a real plan, and in doing so, they unknowingly sabotage their long-term financial security. Here's what usually happens. In the first few years of retirement, often called the go-go years, many people spend 20% to 30% more than they planned, especially on travel, according to the Center for Retirement Research at Boston College. Cruises, overseas trips, luxury resorts, all wonderful experiences. But when done without a budget or clear limits, they can quickly eat through your savings. Travel itself isn't the problem. The problem is front-loading your spending, thinking there will always be more money later. But what happens when healthcare costs rise in your 70s and 80s? What if inflation spikes again or markets dip? Many retirees find themselves forced to cut back later, not because they lived too little, but because they lived too fast. Warren Buffett is known for enjoying life modestly and focusing on long-term value. He once said, "Do not risk what you have and need for what you don't have and don't need." That mindset applies perfectly to retirement travel. Experiences matter, but so does sustainability. Want to travel? Absolutely. But set a clear annual travel budget, prioritize destinations, and space out big trips. Consider off-season discounts, travel rewards programs, and exploring closer to home. Ask yourself, are your travel dreams giving you memories to cherish or financial stress you'll regret? Mistake number 5, giving too much financial help to adult children. This one hits hard because it's not just about money, it's about love, guilt, and wanting to protect your family. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Helping adult children financially, especially during retirement, can quietly destroy your own financial future. According to a 2023 study by Savings.com, over 50% of parents with adult children still provide them with regular financial support, covering everything from rent to car payments to credit card debt. The average parent spends around $1,400 per month helping their grown kids. Over 10 years, that's nearly $170,000. Money that was supposed to support your retirement. And here's what makes it even harder. It doesn't feel like overspending. You're not buying luxury items or taking expensive trips. You're helping your child, someone you love, but retirement comes with a fixed income, rising healthcare costs, and the real possibility of living 25 to 30 more years. Generosity without boundaries can turn into dependence for both of you. Warren Buffett taught his children a powerful principle. Give your kids enough so that they can do anything, but not so much that they can do nothing. That's not cold. It's wise. Supporting your child should never come at the cost of your own financial security. Set boundaries. If you want to help, do it in a way that doesn't compromise your stability, like offering advice, helping with job connections, or making small one-time gifts with a clear limit. Ask yourself, are you truly helping your child become independent, or unintentionally creating a future where you will need help? Mistake number 6, wasting money on subscriptions and memberships you don't use. It starts small. A streaming service here, a gym membership there, maybe a few magazines, meal kits, or premium cable bundles. But before you know it, your retirement budget is leaking hundreds, even thousands of dollars a year on things you barely use. The average American spends $219 per month on subscription services, according to a 2023 report by C+R Research. And here's the shocking part. Most people underestimate that amount by 60%. Why? Because these charges are automatic, quiet, invisible. Until you check your statements and realize you've been paying for a fitness app you haven't opened in months, or a premium cable package you forgot you had. In retirement, every dollar matters more. You're no longer building wealth, you're preserving it. And the small expenses are the easiest to ignore, but also the most dangerous when they pile up. Warren Buffett once said, "The first rule of investment is don't lose. The second rule is don't forget the first rule." Losing money through overlooked automatic expenses is one of the easiest ways to break that rule. Do a full audit. Print your last 3 bank and credit card statements. Highlight every subscription and ask, do I still use this? Is it worth it? Would I pay for it again today if it weren't automatic? Cancel what doesn't serve you. Negotiate lower rates for the ones you keep. And remember, freedom in retirement isn't about more. It's about better. Ask yourself, are you in control of your spending, or are silent monthly charges controlling you? Mistake number 7, not having a tax plan for your retirement withdrawals. You saved for decades in your 401k IRA or other retirement accounts, thinking the hard part was over. But there's a hidden trap most retirees never see coming, taxes on your withdrawals. And without a clear plan, you could end up handing tens of thousands of dollars or more straight to the IRS. Here's the problem. Traditional retirement accounts like 401ks and IRAs are tax-deferred, not tax-free. That means every dollar you take out is treated as ordinary income. And when you start required minimum distributions, RMDs, at age 73, you could be pushed into a much higher tax bracket, especially if you're also collecting Social Security or have other income sources. According to the Tax Foundation, a married couple withdrawing $80,000 from retirement accounts with Social Security benefits on top could easily face an effective tax rate of 22% to 24%. That's a massive hit on income you thought was yours to enjoy freely. Warren Buffett is famous for paying less tax, percentage-wise, than many of his employees, because he understands the power of strategic tax planning. The same logic applies here. The solution, start thinking long-term. Consider Roth conversions in your early retirement years when your income is lower. Strategically withdraw from different accounts based on tax impact. Spread out distributions to avoid big tax spikes, and never wait until the IRS forces you to act. Ignoring taxes might seem harmless now, but it's one of the fastest ways to drain your nest egg without even realizing it. Ask yourself, are you optimizing your retirement withdrawal or just reacting and hoping for the best? If even one of these mistakes sounded familiar, it's time to take action. Retirement isn't the time to guess, it's the time to protect everything you've built. So if you want to avoid costly traps and make smarter financial decisions starting now, subscribe to the channel. The next video could be the one that saves your retirement, but only if you're here to see it.